We've all heard the famous anecdote, "Home Sweet Home," whether there are ruby slippers being clicked or a classic rock song plays in the background. As college students, the word home takes on many different meanings from the moment we step onto campus. Some may ache in their hearts for the towns they grew up in, and others dread the day they have to say goodbye to their college dorms. So what is home? Do the people really make the place turn from simply a location in which we dwell into a place of warmth, love, and belonging?
I am from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Kinsey Martin.
My name's Abby Juliet, and I'm from Rochester, New York.
My name is Bailey Ford, and I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan.
I think of family, my pets, more so a place than a feeling.
I think of going home with my family, sleeping in my own bed, and my dog like run around my feet. And playing the piano, like that's 5 feet away from my living room rather than having to walk all over campus.
I think of the country. I think of my dog. And I think of my family. And I think of garbage plates.
Why garbage plates?
Because it's an upstate New York thing, and they're only in upstate New York.
Just like the sense of community that I had in Kalamazoo, I definitely consider like the theater community there is like definitely a big part of home and like shaped who I am. So I don't know, I feel most at home.
I don't know if my definition has. I would say that my placement of home, like I would consider this more so home than where I grew up. Just because like, I don't know, I live here right now. Like, I feel like I would consider anywhere where I live home before I would consider where I grew up.
Kind of. I mean, my home is not here, but I spend most of my time at college. So like college is kind of home, but not really.
It's become more important. I didn't realize how much I relied on the comfort of my home.
I guess it has a little bit. I don't think I appreciated home as much as I do now. When I was at home, like in high school, I always wanted to be somewhere else. I always wanted to be in New York City. But also I realized how much more I appreciate Kalamazoo and like how great our community there was in my high school community and where I grew up.
I miss my family a lot. Like, my family's not in great health all the time, and I have a lot of like older relatives. So like that's probably the hardest part. It's just knowing that like I am missing some of the last years that I
miss my family, like my friends, and I live in a really small town, so I miss that aspect of living, I think, where you can just walk and you know everyone, and it's not uncommon for you to like stop and have a conversation with someone in Walmart because like you just know everyone you pass.
The hardest part is probably not seeing my dog. Yes, my parents are only a phone call away, but it's not the same. Probably the hardest part is my best friends aren't here with me. And I think I relied on them for a lot of my comfort, and I didn't realize that until I got here.
Like the peace and quiet and privacy is probably the hardest part. Having a house to yourself. Like, there's no possible way to spend a day in solitude here because how would you eat? Like, I don't have a kitchen in my dorm, so I can't. teeny, as you can see. There's not much space for anything. Everything has a hook. We try to put stuff up above so that we can save space. Yeah, I have to have a step stool to get into my bed so that I can have all the storage space underneath.
I think it's very freeing, and it's good to be able to like explore yourself. Definitely figuring yourself out and figuring out how to live on your own is just as hard as it is rewarding.
I feel like I'm having a chance to like find more who I am without like my parents telling me what's right and wrong, and like finding out if the values I grew up with actually like are true. So I feel like a lot of them have been challenged when I come into college.
Yeah, because then you get a sense of who you are without them, and you can be more independent when you go to college.
I feel like I've been way more independent and learned how to do things for myself and problem solve myself instead of just like immediately like crying and waiting for my mom to comfort me. I've like figured out how to like deal with stress on my own, and also the career opportunities here are like so much better, and it's definitely, I see it as a definite stepping stone onto the future.
I think you can make a home anywhere that you are with the right people, but for myself, I still consider home as like where my family is, but not a place. So if my family were to move tomorrow, I would still consider wherever they are as home.
I think you can make a home anywhere, as long as like you're with people that you love or people that you get along with.
Well, right now in my life, I think it's where my family is. I don't really know if I can make anywhere home yet, but I'm working on it.
I think you can make a home wherever you are. Since I'm kind of just by myself, I feel like home is still at home. In Michigan, it feels like home. Also, New York feels like home to me. That's like where I feel like my biggest supportive system is. But I think I'm learning to make a home here. I'm sure this will be home in 4 years. It doesn't quite feel like it yet, but it's getting there. There's definitely people on campus who make it feel more like home. I feel like I've definitely found my best friend here, which is great. Abby she's my screensaver. We're gonna live together next year. She's a music theater student and I'm arts management, so I feel like we work really well together because we're not in the same field, but we like relate to each other really well and can talk about the same things. We're just like very supportive. It's nice to have that person that like asks you how your day's going, like, you know, texts you and checks in and stuff like that.
Our 12 by 15 rooms, and often they are smaller as Bailey Ford can attest to, don't offer much solitude from college's stressors. You can hear the girl down the hall arguing with her boyfriend, or the boys above you jamming to their choice of music. But the most important thing is probably what you don't hear. You don't hear the familiar sound of cooking coming from the kitchen, your dog barking, or your parents' voices. So many of us yearn to move as fast and as far away from home as possible, and college gives us that opportunity. There are two quotes that sum this all up perfectly. First, home is people, not a place. If you go back there after the people are gone, then all you can see is what is not there anymore. And second, home isn't where you're from. It's where you find light when all grows dark. College and life in general may be pretty dark at times, but there are always lights surrounding us. They may shine in the shape of a family member or a friend, but when they're on, you're home.